What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of the Heatwave. As always, I got my co-host Silos.
Yep.
And back in the show, we got up-and-coming pro boxer Kiwi Nevarez.
Yeah. So what's up, Kiwi? How you been since the last time you've been on the show?
Been good, bro. Working hard, getting ready for my fight in October. Don't have an exact date. It might be like the 20th and 28th, but we're preparing.
Clean. And if you guys haven't checked out the first episode of the Heatwave, be sure to check that out with Kiwi on it. We had a good time on that one. Have you been sparring any new guys lately? Hitting them new gyms or?
We actually took a little trip to California. Had to go pick up some parts, and I called around to like some gyms, and pretty much set myself up a sparring session. Dude, I just called around, found a gym that had a top quality fighter, Kyle Irwin. He actually just won the fucking Golden Gloves in 140 pounds. Badass dude. Give him a follow at Kyle Boxel.
Shout out, Kyle.
Yep, yay.
Really talented dude. And yeah, man, I showed up to a gym. It's funny, dude. I'm Kiwi Nevarez, and the gym we showed up to was Nevarez Boxing, bro.
Wow,
yeah,
man.
Dude, it was nuts, bro.
That's
I walked in there, they were like, "Hey, primo!" Like,
you fit right in.
Yeah, it was funny, dude. Running into someone with the same last name and shit, and we didn't even know each other. But it's a badass gym that they have right there. It's inside of a World Gym, right? It was a World Gym.
Okay,
yeah, it's upstairs.
And we had Fernie on the scene, I believe, right? You were there taking pictures and shooting behind the scenes, getting the mid work.
Yeah, dude, that gym was like small little gym, good vibe.
Yeah, I don't box like much. I don't box, but the vibe there was just such a good vibe, dude. Like everybody was there to help each other. Everybody was there to like make each other better. It was a good trip.
If you guys are ever in Vista, California, definitely check out the Nevarez Boxing Gym. Dope ass gym.
Nice. You thinking about making your way back over to there? Or you gonna try some other gyms out? Or?
Yeah, definitely. It was some good ass sparring, so like, I want to take another trip out there and get some more work in. It's kind of hard to find quality sparring. You got to go to like big pro gyms, Wild Card, or with the Garcias and Oxnard, you know. But that's not too far.
All right, and your gym that you've been working out of town, what gym is that again?
I've been working out at home mainly with my pops, because like he's the only one that really gives me like one-on-one time.
Right.
All the other gyms, like they have other fucking fighters.
Yeah.
And the kids that
he's looking out for the best of you, and he's knows
exactly.
No one knows you better, so.
Yeah, so like maybe like 3-4 times a week I train at home with my pops, and then I was going to the Yuma Fight Academy for a little bit. Now I made the switch to San Luis Pound. I think it's called San Luis Pound, San Luis, Arizona. There's another up-and-coming pro boxer from there, from San Luis, named Anthony Clark. And he's pretty bad, dude. Another dude that you guys should check out, Clark_Anthony.
All right, we'll put the description down below. For sure, give a follow.
Another local up-and-coming pro boxer. And I made the switch because, like, he's on the same kind of, like, wave that I am. You know, we're both thriving for the pro game. And we're pushing each other pretty much, so me being around him gives me a little extra motivation, a little extra push.
Nice.
And that's why I decided to make the change. And that's also the gym where I started my amateur career. So, you know, pretty much I'm going back to my roots, to where I feel a little more comfortable. I know that they're going to take care of me, that they're going to look after me.
Okay. And as far as like strength and conditioning, how many times a week have you been doing that?
I pretty much do like every other day. One day is like boxing, hitting bag work, mid work. Another day will be like strength and conditioning. Another day will be sparring with some bag work. And then it'll be like a light run or just conditioning, just how my body feels too. I take one rest day out of the week where I don't do shit, and that's my Friday. You know? Saturday to be Friday.
There we go.
And the weekends I don't work, so I have more energy, and I train on the weekends too, Saturday and Sunday.
Hell yeah. You're doing agility work as well, right?
Yeah, agility works 1 day a week, just to work on that explosion, movement and shit.
Nice.
Mixing it up.
You said you having a fight soon, right? October?
Yeah, October 20th or 28th. We don't have the exact date yet, but it's in October, so I'm just preparing for October.
All right, any location on that yet?
It'll be in San Luis, Mexico.
All right, nice, hell yeah.
So when we get an exact day, we'll let you guys know. The Heatwave will be there, so we'll be there.
Show the support, pull up. This past weekend, we had Triple G and Canelo, second time. What'd you think about it?
I honestly thought Triple G took it. It was a really good close fight, but I thought that like he edged it out. Even though it looked Canelo was going forward and he was landing the most explosive shots. I thought that Triple G was still active enough to fucking keep himself in the fight and still landed a lot of shots.
All right, I agree. I was rooting for Triple G personally. I'm not gonna lie. I was rooting for Triple G, but you can't discredit what Canelo brought. That's my overall thought about it. Canelo brought what we wanted to see. He came forward. He fucking brought that Mexican style that everybody wanted to see, you know? But I think Triple G did do enough to pull it out.
So what round would you say that Triple G started to really pull away? Because I know the first half, I think people were saying it was going to Canelo.
Dude, even like the first 3 rounds, people were saying we're all Canelo, but I watched the fight 3 times and like those first 3 rounds were close, dude. Like
yeah, they were.
I had it 1-1 and then I had it 2-1 and it was 2-2. Like the fight was close, dude. It was back and forth. It just looked like Canelo was winning because he was going forward the whole time, you know. But Triple G was landing shots, dude.
Right. What do you think about the first fight? Would you rather see that one go to as a tie or this one, or do you think both of them?
If anything, like this fight was closer to a draw than the first fight. I feel the first fight, like Golovkin won it like more clear than this one, but this one was a good fight. It was a good close fight.
How many years do you say Triple G's got left in him? Do you think the politics in boxing kind of plays a match in this? Where
totally, dude.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Young buck on one side against someone who's...
dude. That's all boxing is. It's a business, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think Triple G is pretty close to retiring, dude. He looked pretty old. I don't know if it was the body shots that wore him down or maybe he overtrained, but he's pretty old, dude. He's fucking 36. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Speaking of those body shots, Canelo did do a pretty good job at hitting the body real good. And like you said, I don't know if that's what slowed him down or if his age is getting to him, but man, probably about, I want to say 6th round is when you kind of noticed that he was kind of slower, you know? He was like, his mouth was open, like, I was like...
I'll tell you from experience, dude, those body shots take a lot out of you. Like, I'd rather get knocked out, like, with a fucking headshot, because it's just like, you feel the impact, and you wake up on the ground, like, what the fuck happened? But a body shot, though, you feel that shit to your soul, dude, like... That shit
kidney
hurts.
shot, liver shot.
Yeah, liver shot, bro, is dead.
Liver over kidney, you'd say?
Liver is fucking deadly, bro.
Man, alright, that's what makes you buckle, huh? When you see him.
Yeah, it's like a delayed reaction. You fucking take the impact, okay, and then I know, like, oh, your legs give out, your whole body's in pain. Like, it sucks, dude.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
So you talked about a little bit about, or you mentioned it, the business side of boxing. So, although it is a sport, it's also a business, right?
It's mainly a business.
Right. Yeah. So what do you say that, how did that factor in the decision?
It factored in the sense that, like, Canelo's younger, he's like Golden Boy's fucking Golden Boy, and like Triple G's on his way out. So if they were to give the decision to fucking Triple G, then Canelo would have been like gone down in the ratings. People wouldn't see him as a star anymore, and they won't be able to make money off him. You know, as much as giving him the win, he's still like only has 1 fucking loss to a Mayweather. He's still like up here. He just beat the fucking animal, so like they can make money off him pretty much.
And even then, after that Mayweather fight that you mentioned, he did go down a little bit. He had all this hype. He lost that fight. He went down. I feel like right now he's just working his way up.
Finally trying to get his momentum back.
He's coming back.
Giving him the decision now, that gives opportunity for like a fight number 3, which I wouldn't want to watch that.
And you think they do that?
I'd probably watch it, but I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah,
I personally wouldn't buy it, but I'd watch it.
Go to fucking Brewers, pay $5 or something, but I ain't gonna pay no fucking $85.99 to fucking watch that shit.
Right.
But yeah, dude, I mean, with Canelo getting that win, it's an opportunity to fucking do a 3rd one. They're gonna try to do it. I mean, there's so much money to be made.
I already heard that that they're looking into May. I think it was Triple G's camp talking about it, that they were looking to do it in May. But I mean, I don't know if it'll happen that soon, because we also got other people coming up too that, you know, there's someone that's been waiting for Canelo, and that is
fucking Charlo. It's one of the Charlo brothers. He's actually #1 mandatory right now for Canelo, but Canelo is not gonna throw him into the fucking #1 guy right now. De La Hoya takes care of his fighters. He fucking
definitely
always gives them like a winning opportunity, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
De La Hoya is not about putting the.
He's not gonna take a fight. Yeah.
You know
he knows he can't win.
When I was watching the fight, I noticed like the fights way before the main card. No one's in the stands. I was just wondering, who are those fighters? Like, what level are they at? Are they, you know what I mean? To get on that card, does it really help them? Even there's no one watching in the stands and get that much promotion. How does it work?
Yeah, pretty much like the undercards are to get like exposure. So if you're on the undercard of a big fight, it's to get exposure for people to know you. But like that shit started so early, dude. They usually start at 7. It started at fucking 5.
Okay, yeah.
And I think that was because on the 3 co-main event fights were all 12 rounders, so they expected them to go all 12 rounds, and that's like fucking, I don't know, like an hour and a half, 30 minutes to fight.
Okay, gotcha.
45 minutes. So yeah, they expected it to go that much, but then again, it was the Golden Boy card, and if you saw, they were all quick knockouts. Why? Because they were mismatched, you know?
Yeah.
They set up the guy to look good against a weak-ass fool.
Right.
That's pretty much how it works.
So back to the fight. Yeah, I didn't really have much invested in it, but I decided to go for Triple G, and I knew he was the old timer. I didn't know the betting line on who was the favorite or anything, but for some reason I had a feeling that Canelo would have been the favorite, so I'm always an underdog guy, but and I also never win, so that explains a lot too. But what did you guys think? I mean, we'll go down the line. Did it go your way? You got robbed?
I was rooting for Triple G as well, but I'm not gonna say I was disappointed in the outcome because I feel it could have gone either way. Because Canelo came out and he brought it. I'm not gonna lie, he fucking brought it, and I'm not gonna discredit that guy at all.
True.
But I was going for Triple G at the end of the day, so it's still a bit of a disappointment, but maybe we'll see a third one. Who knows?
Yeah, I was also going for Triple G, and I thought he won it, like you said, or it could have been a draw.
Yeah.
But I thought he won it, dude. Honestly, he stood in there. He was getting backed up the whole time, but he was landing his jab all night. He was landing his punches here and there.
Yeah.
Like Canelo he made it look like he was winning, dude. Going forward, throwing combinations.
He just did all the right things.
Yeah, he brought the fight that we didn't expect. So people, it looked like he was winning, as well as fucking Triple G looked so gassed, but that doesn't mean he was losing the fight just because he was gassed, you know?
Right. Well, there's a lot more good fights coming up. I heard you mention December is supposed to be a crazy month.
December's a crazy month. We got Deontay Wilder versus Fury.
Okay.
And on the undercard of that, dude, we got the return of one-time Keith Thurman. That's one of my favorite fighters right now. And he's going to be making his comeback after surgery. You know, and we're going to see what he has because he's another contender in the welterweight division, which is the hottest division in boxing. And I also heard something about Mayweather-Pacquiao too.
What?
Okay, so let me get your guys' thoughts on this.
I didn't even know what was happening. This is just getting dropped on me.
Let's start on this. Would you buy that fight? Mayweather-Pacquiao too.
Yeah,
would you
for sure.
I would buy that fight, dude. I love watching Mayweather.
I don't know if I'd buy it. Personally, I don't.
Man, you're gonna be streaming it though.
but I'll be watching it because I'm going to one of your guys' house. But I love watching Mayweather fights. A lot of people don't, but I do. I feel like he's very technical. I feel like his fights are exciting, you know. And it's always like, and people still watch his fights because they're like, maybe this is the time Mayweather's gonna get knocked out. You know, maybe this is time.
There's always two types of people that tune in. It's those ones that want him knocked out, and those ones that want him to just keep being him. You know.
But Mayweather's doing whatever he can to stay relevant in the boxing world. You know, like he had that Conor McGregor.
True.
Mayweather-Pacquiao too. Like, is this guy gonna retire? Or is he just gonna tell us he's retired?
He's holding on,
man. Bullshit
I think this was just chilling, kicking back, relaxing. I mean, first of all, he never stops training. Like right now, he still spars with dudes. Like he still trains every day. Like he still stays in shape. But I feel he's sitting back here and he knows how good he is. And he sees all these fools fighting like nobodies. People making them look like stars. So he's like, he ain't shit. You know, I can beat him. Why not fucking come back and make a few more million?
Right. Yeah. Well, that's definitely a fight that it would bring me in, and I'm not a boxing fan, so I know for sure he's got something that brings
the big names. Yeah,
Pacquiao looked pretty good, dude. Like in his last fight, he fought Lucas Matisse, and Matisse is a fucking knockout artist too. He only has like I think one or two losses, and one of them's against Danny Garcia. But he's still like, he's got a chin, he's fucking a knockout artist, and Pacquiao stopped him, dude. Pacquiao hadn't stopped somebody in like 10 years or some shit. So like, what I heard is Pacquiao started resting more. like in his training, instead of working harder, he started resting his body more, which is very important because you don't want to overwork the body.
Right.
Even as you get older, you need more rest. So I feel like he figured his shit out, and he looks pretty sharp, and it'd still be a good fight. They're both at top notch still.
Nice, hell yeah. I mean, that's our take for it. If you guys agree or disagree, go ahead and leave a comment below, and we'll get back to you.
Let us know what you think. If you guys agree, disagree, let us know. Just comment. Give it a thumbs up.
Who you guys thought won the fight, and what do you guys think about Mayweather Pacquiao 2?
Yeah, for sure.
Let us know.
Hit us up on the social media. Where can they reach you at?
Kiwi_Nevarez.
All right.
You guys can reach me at Fernie Sanchez.
All right, and then I'm Carchitos on Instagram, but
We'll leave everything below.
Yep, and any gamers out there, for sure, follow and subscribe to me on Twitch. Subtle Biscuit, let's go. I'm trying to build it up.
All right, guys. As always.
Oh, my bad. Shit. Alright, well, start me from the top. Give me from the top. Say it again.
Alright, guys, we'll have to wrap up our thoughts of Canelo Triple G2. Stay tuned for our next video, where me and Kiwi Nevarez will be talking about some gym tips, letting you guys know some insiders of what we like and we don't like to do, and as always, stay cool
and keep an open mind. Peace.